Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? Hopefully doing well. It's good to see you, Souls, Carl, Mimi, Nova. It sure is a lovely night. Let me turn this music down just a tad. I am so very excited for tonight. Hey, what's up, Axel? Welcome to the stream. Before we get in, how's everyone doing? I need to know. This is required. We have to lead into it. Oh my god. Loading into the world is terrifying. I'm glad you guys can't see this, but I am falling through the world. A little bit sleepy. Same here. Same here. I just had to take a sip of some caffeine. Well, I'm glad to hear that everyone's doing well. That's good. It's good to interact before we get into character, especially when things are crazy like they have been. PSMP is so dramatic. It's so dramatic, dude. Okay. All the music's ready. I think I'm going to show you the game. Excited for a normal day? Yeah, me too. I love normal days. Just a normal day. And as we all know, a normal day in the world of PSMP, of course, means terrible, terrible things. Alright, well, I received a missive from Paige earlier, inviting me to Blackthorn for Amaterasu's birthday. So I'm gonna head there. There's no place I'd rather be right now than my friend's birthday party, so that is where we shall go. And also, I need to put on the Be Right Back screen, because I will be right back. I realized I left something that I kind of need, but I don't want you guys to see what it is. Tee-hee. Okay, I'm back in Blackthorn. I would never keep secrets from you. Don't worry. I'm also not actually back in Blackthorn. Now I'm back in Blackthorn. Here we are. I don't even know if Arma's still awake. I had heard... Oh, she is. Are you still continuing? Happy birthday. We'll lead off with that. Arma. Have their celebrations ended? There we go. Happy birthday. Have the celebrations ended? I feel that is a normal thing to say. So much stuff. Too much, if you ask me. Need to get rid of some of this. Lack of a description. I don't know what you're talking about. Home checkups. Escort Vincent, Ophelia. So, it would seem that Ophelia is at Vincent's home. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's hilarious. That's the live chat link. Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Damn. No, give me that back. Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, it's been a long day. I'm very tired. Rexaris. Reason, Amaterasu, and escort, hopefully Arma? Question mark? So I know for a fact that Arma lives down here. I see Skylar. Skylar did not come here, wherever Skylar just went. I'm just gonna keep looking, to be honest. What's the worst that could happen? It's Arma's birthday. I'm here for Arma's birthday. It's not like I am breaking any laws. It seems that Skylar might have been there alone. No? Am I crazy? Would it be wrong of me to go down there and check? Because I'm not going to lie, part of me wants to. I still haven't seen anyone else. I'm just going to... It's right next to the Waystone. I'm going to go down. I'm making the executive call. Ask Paige. Good point. Just going to stand right here. No trespassing. And yes, what? Go down? Down here? What do you mean down? What the hell is that? Why won't anyone respond to me? Alright, you know what? Never mind. Here I was trying to be a good friend and come see Arma on her birthday. Let's see if Helia's around. Helia. I saw Ophelia signed in at Blackthorn for a home visit with Vincent as her escort. Just wanted to keep you informed. Also, I'm on my way later, return to Wolvenshire. Did not have an escort to stay in the end. And now Balefire. Okay, first things first. I did pay for my toll, but I haven't actually really stayed here or done anything. And despite Arma being awake, I suppose she's just, you know, sleepwalking or something. So we'll go ahead and remove that. And what am I going to do? First things first, I'm going to return to Xerath. And then I'm going to respond to... Thank you, Kyra and I. Join us and talk about a game plan. Certainly. First things first. I see. Thank you for informing me. I hope I can attend the later celebrations. Sad that I couldn't go to the earlier ones. Hello. He just hits you with the hello. Say what you're gonna say. What are you up to this fine evening? I was hoping to celebrate Arma for a moment. But otherwise, I can't very well tell him what Kyra and Helia are doing, so otherwise nothing really. Just a bit of council work. And then to Helia, I believe the less informed I am of the plan, the better. I am only there to shadow and ensure safety. Razortron. Discuss something, sure. Let's get this done so that oh, I'm on fire. There he is, my friend Balefire. I hope so as well. Our band performing together. I missed the band performing. This is bullshit. I'm outraged at myself for missing the performance. I always said I wanted to be at your first show. We will certainly have to have an encore later. Okay. And then after this, I need to speak with the High Lady, because I haven't spoken with her in over a day, and I have much to tell her. Boo.
Oh my god, you're here already. Hello.
I am. What did you want to talk about?
Let's hop in a group real fast.
Oh, it's that kind of talk.
It's more just rather private.
I see. Well, would you like to make the group?
Yeah, I gotcha. 1, 2, 3.
On it.
Monkey. I am working hard over here. The white one is going to be roads.
I do certainly hope you plan on making them houses at some point.
Yes, you see the grids? That's where houses are going to be.
Ah, I see. I've
hired Zach and Rowena to help me out with building.
Oh, Zach and Rowena.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as far as I know, Zach is one of the main driving forces behind the entirety of Blackthorn's buildings, so you're in good hands.
Good investment by me.
Yeah.
So recently, without saying how, because I'm not quite allowed to, because of incompetence.
Okay.
But I have come across information about where my heart might be.
Wait, your heart?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of big. Are you making moves to retrieve it?
Yes, but that's a little bit of an issue, because I believe the only way I can find it is with the help of Ophelia and Olivier.
Ophelia and Olivier.
They can sort of hear it.
Hear it? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well...
I always hear a humming whenever they're near me, or with Ophelia when she was in the deeper dark with me, it was a very loud humming.
Well, Balefire, I know that you just said that you're not allowed to tell me how you found your heart, but I'm getting an inkling here.
Mm-hmm.
I may already know.
Let's hear it.
I'm assuming you used Ophelia and Olivier, no?
No.
Wait,
actually.
Really?
Correct. There was a book that was found.
If they can hear it... Okay,
well, there was a book that was found.
Thought myself clever.
And, I mean, I don't want to use them in any way. If they're gonna go on this expedition, it's gonna be because they want to.
Oh, I only meant I thought that was how you were able to pinpoint its location. I don't mean to imply you're using them.
Well, no, I know. You're all good. The main thing is that I know it's somewhere in a temple in the deeper dark.
Okay.
But I've also heard that those temples can be dangerous. Wardens can spawn there along with other things.
Oh, I've always wanted to fight a warden. I believe I've voiced this.
I do believe you have. I will say, I am gathering a decently large group to go down to the deeper dark at some point to search for this temple, because I don't actually know where the temple is. That's why I need Ophelia and Olivier, because they can probably track it down.
Scary, but I see. I think I follow here.
Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if you would be, depending on if you're around, available and wanting to go along on this expedition?
Well, it would certainly depend on when. But I would be remiss to turn down a chance to possibly fight a warden after all this time.
As a reward, if we don't get to fight a warden, I'll take you down to an ancient city and you can 1v1 a warden.
Well,
I
fair
can
enough.
supervise it and it won't be illegal.
Could we set up like 10v1s? I don't know how hard they are to
10v1.
spawn.
I mean, you could, theoretically.
I would love to, personally.
Alright, yeah. I'm
Test
down.
my limits.
Yeah.
If there's one way I'd like to die, that's it.
Interesting, but fair enough.
To an enemy that I never could have bested in the first place. That is
To 10 enemies that you can never visit in the first place.
Well, we can work up to that. We can do
Yeah.
2 at a time, then 3 at a time.
Excuse me. But yeah, so the group so far that I have
Yes, please.
is me, Olivier, and Ophelia.
Olivier,
Arlo.
Ophelia, Arlo,
Yourself,
Rexaris.
Zach, and Rowena. Rowena's tagging along because Zach is there.
Okay.
And if that's not too many people, then I'm thinking of asking Kyron as well. Because I want strong and capable people who are capable of taking down monsters that they've never seen.
Yeah, I think that's a good group.
It'll
I think
definitely
the
be
only
an
other-
interesting group.
The only other people I think could even hold their own down there, Lila is good with a bow, but I don't know how useful that is in the deep dark. I assume it's
Not very, it's cave.
mostly tunnels, yes.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, Catherine's also good with a bow, but if we're risking Chiron down there, Larinthia would have my head if we also invited the other heir to the Nether Kingdom.
No, that is true. Wait, Catherine's an heir?
Oh, no. What am I saying? She's nothing.
Hmm.
Sometimes
you
I
say.
forget because they're sisters, but no, Catherine's not in line. My apologies.
Okay.
Chiron's adopted and Catherine's adopted, so I always get it confused in my head that
So,
Catherine must
but
also
Chiron's
be...
an heir, but...
Well, because... Okay, so Chiron was adopted because Azaria married Chiron's father. Catherine was adopted from the battlefield. She was an orphan found at war.
I
She
see.
is one of their sisters, but not in, official
line.
marriage.
Right.
So she is simply there.
I see. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Oliver. Oliver could certainly handle himself, the Wolfkin.
The only reason
Probably
I don't want to
Roman
take
as
any
well.
more... I
Atticus.
don't want to take any more overworld knights, just to make sure that Nora is seen too.
Fair enough.
Which is also why I'm hesitant to take any more from the Nether as well.
Yeah.
If with you and Chiron gone, I don't want Larinthia to be on her own.
That's pretty
Which is
much
also
the
why I'm
entirety
hesitant
of
on
the list.
taking. Yeah.
I'm
It's also
sure
why
the
I'm hesitant on
Empress
taking
could handle
Chiron.
herself. I'm sure the High Lady could handle herself.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think that they would be willing or want to go.
Oh, I don't want to take any royals
Exactly.
down there. That's definitely not the goal. Just people who are.
Oh,
good with
sorry.
Why are you beating up the Iron Golem?
I'm
What is
not.
going
That
on over
he's
there?
beating me up. I forgot that they attack me. It's just part of being a banshee. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm working on Razor Gun now. I'm gonna build these walls up to be actual walls.
Nice. Can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah, gonna be great. 3 thick walls. Oh, and I've started come over here real fast.
What have you started with?
You'll understand. Started needing more sand.
Ah.
It's great.
I mean, truly, whenever you decide to, there's beaches all over the world.
Exactly.
I will say, though, it's much easier to become a carrot farmer. If you really want to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Good lord. Flame has my voice today.
I've done a lot of work on this village, but not enough, so I'm continuing.
I've recently created a bit of a neighborhood, no village, but it's cute.
Very interesting. I'll have to come check it out one day.
True, Roynar is capable. Yeah, it's just in the middle of Xerath.
Oh, okay.
Underneath the bridge between the fortress and Xerath, there is a little group of 9 mini houses for goblin citizens to move into.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Oh, I talked to Helia about the embassy, so she's going to be helping me out with that.
Perfect. I actually should probably go speak with Helia now, just to get on the same page about the council business we have to deal with. But I would be more than happy to accompany you into the deeper dark, and I look forward and certainly hope that we will get to face some more difficult enemies while we're down there. If not, though, it's fine. Don't feel bad.
I wouldn't.
It's probably a good thing if it all goes well and smoothly, but I just wish for a challenge again. I've never felt more alive than when I was... Never mind.
No,
it sounds
a
little
understand.
bit horrible.
I understand. It sounds a little dark, but when you're fighting for your life against things that you consider to be monsters,
exactly,
it never makes you feel more human.
That's when you truly knows what matters, you know? It's
absolutely.
It's whatever comes to the forefront as soon as you realize, oh, I could have died there and there and there.
You know, when I in my past life, before Balefire, I died to goblins, but I took 60-ish down with me.
I know the feeling.
I took a lot down.
I rarely used my Banshee Scream during the war because it doesn't discriminate. It will wither friend and foe alike, but the few times I was desperate enough to feel able, I was deep behind the goblin line, surrounded and alone, and it just feels so empowering to know... I don't know. Always knew that if I died there, I would take, as you said, 60 or more with me.
Yeah. As many as possible.
As many as possible.
I completely understand. But I won't keep you.
Let me know when this expedition is.
Of course.
Look forward to joining you.
Real quick before you go.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I have good days and I have bad ones. Today is certainly a good one.
Do you hear?
How's the Fortune 5?
Oh my god, that was 12 pieces of copper and I got a stack and a half. I don't even... That's more copper than I'll ever use.
I love that. I've been handing them out to the members of the Netherian Council as well. I figured gave you one, gave Arlo one, gave the High
Vessel you gave
one.
the Overworld court one before you gave the Netherian court one.
Well, in fairness, I only gave 3 members of your court one. I assume, you know, if I had to give one to your heirs...
I sold my other Warden one to... I sold my other Fortune 3 one back to Arlo.
Wait, why did he buy it? I gave him a Fortune 5!
I don't know, but he bought it. I was like, okay.
Oh my! Did nobody tell him that he could turn that into a...
I don't know if he knows, to be honest.
Arlo. Well, he certainly is endearing, isn't he?
I love him.
As do I. Anyway, I have to go. I will see you around.
See you around, Mr. Rexaris.
Oh.
Yeah, they're real stuttery.
They are. They're just barely
All right.
moving. All right, well,
I have to go sign a contract. Farewell.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Rexaris, can I team you? Please. Hi, Paige.
Why are you always here when I come here?
I'm here on official business,
Oh,
which involves...
Well then. Wonder what Paige is doing here. At least we're teamed. That's what really matters. Try and find an open spot. Actually, wait. Wasn't there an area with a bed over here? I wonder what that's for. Yeah, there it is. Take a quick nap. Go scare Kyron. No, I'm not going to scare Kyron. Although that would be very funny. I have to agree. But for now, I'm simply going to take a nap and think in my head. I'm grateful that as Balefire mentioned Daenerys and how I'm feeling. Well, he didn't mention Daenerys, but he referenced that I am off lately. I didn't hear anything. I truly expected to have him pop up and remind me that he's in there. But I do have good days and I have bad, and today's been a good one. Grateful for it. Also, hello everyone who's joining in. Lily, Zuri, Mango. We're just kind of sleeping right now, so if you want to be a thought in my head, a little intrusive thought, go ahead and say something out of pocket. No, don't get that out of pocket. But you know. I'm reading chat right now is what I meant to say, really. Now what in the hell was that?
I'm fine. That didn't do anything. Reaper.
The High Lady.
You have a bed.
You truly haven't missed much if you're just now joining the stream. Hello. I'm just trying to sleep. Truly, that's all. And it won't let me. Nobody wants to sleep, I suppose. I don't think we're gonna get to sleep. I tried so hard. Ah. The joys of trying to sleep in a 2x2 underground box. Why are so many people not willing to sleep? Although it does seem that someone new has entered the overworld. That's interesting. Casual bedroom. Yeah, I don't know whose this is. We should probably address that. I don't know who put this here. Somebody sleeps under the ground at Big Pharma. And I think that that's somewhat worrying. No, I'm just kidding. It's mine. I put it here. I think I put it here yesterday. Didn't I? Pretty sure. Dig to Kyron. Fine. Here. Oh, damn.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you... Best bet right now is underground. There's Kyron and Rexaris below us right now if you want to join them.
Very well.
Wait. Atticus is left-handed. Are you seeing this? Look at this. He's left-handed. Okay, wait a damn minute. I never knew that.
Alright, I'll miss it, Vincent.
Everything's gonna be fine. There's no guarantee we'll even get a confession. Perhaps he'll convince Helia that he's not the money fairy. Perhaps this will all go away. You have to wonder if he'll even show up. From everything I heard yesterday, Vincent is a dying man. And he certainly is no fan of the overworld right now. They've imprisoned his love. Is it bad I think Atticus is a goblin? I hadn't even thought of that. What's the reason? Just a conspiracy? So like just a hunch? No. You know, fair enough. I think it's no problem, personally, to have a hunch. If you have a gut feeling, you have a gut feeling. Something to think about to pass the time. Here I am going to bother Atticus. Oh, it didn't work. He's shifting. Damn. Do you think he can even hear this? The footsteps I'm making? I'm sure he can, at least to some degree. Wait, what did Z say? Did I miss something? Do it to Kyron. Oh, I'm missing Kyron. I'm so sorry. The intrusive thoughts made me. Are you? Get the fuck away! Oh, I saw your particles. I'm sorry, Kyron. I gotta go over here. I'm laughing too hard. Oh my god. Oh my fuck! By the flame, that was fucking hilarious. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm good. Coming back now. You nonce! I did it 3 times, but I won't even say. True. Yeah. True. Yeah. Nonce. Kyron's picking up the vocab. Kyron's turning into me. Don't worry, it actually helps with the grey matter. Me thinking too hard. Trust me, I'm running out of grey matter. You did that twice, you nonce. I'm deeply sorry. Deeply sorry. My lord. What do I say here? It was just too good of a bit. Yeah, true. Deeply sorry, my lord. Okay, sorry. I'm done. Grey matter is what your brain is made of. I'm only here to ensure that Helia remains safe. Based on all counts from Skylar and Ophelia, the Crystallian core can affect moods, and since Vincent's Crystallian core is fractured right now, we worried that he may break at the mention of the Money Fairy or the accusation of being the Money Fairy, so we wanted to ensure that it came from someone who he feels as a friend, and we also want to ensure that if he does lash out, we can keep her safe. That is why we are here. Though there's a good chance he won't even lash out. I mean, maybe he'll just... I don't know what he'll do. They're here, though. Well, he's used his Crystallian one hit, so that's good.
more for myself, if anything.
I don't know if I want you guys to tell me if you have a license for this.
What do you mean?
You have... Well, you have... Sorry to be, like, a rules lawyer.
I mean,
have to
I'm very
have-
clear of your rule, of, like, the rules, but, like...
You have to have a permit to own overworld land.
Well, I don't own it.
I don't
I
know
don't think-
either.
It's been here before both of our times.
Yeah. We just come here and hang out.
Okay. I will turn a blind eye.
No, don't
If
turn a blind
anything,
eye.
like, harvest the materials, you know?
Well, I don't...
There's,
I
like,
don't think I need anything. I'm
There's,
looking
like, strawberries over there, there's melons, there's tomatoes.
He certainly
I think
knows
out
a
of
lot
everything
about this
here, The only
place.
thing that I need would be like carrots and melons because for potions.
Yep.
Ah, I see.
Potions. Lovely.
You know that storage shed that we just went in, like, not more than 7 minutes ago? Behind that shed is Big Berry Pharma.
Big. Oh, that's right. We have a bunch of. Are you sure you're not the owner of this place? If you have a big berry pharma.
No, this is not mine. I would know if it was mine.
Okay then. But no, I don't. I got rid of my melon
If
farm.
it helps, the High Vessel does know about this place.
Methinks he doth protest
Oh,
too much.
I guess yeah.
Yes.
That's fine then. Never mind.
I took her here.
You took her here. Fingers are pointing at you, Vincent.
I mean... Sorry that I'm well-traveled, I guess.
Well travelled indeed.
How are you doing
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna fill the space, but then you filled the space, so I'll let you fill the space.
now? Oh, okay. How are you doing? And you as well, Ophelia. I hope you're doing good.
In positive wording or the negative wording?
Tell me the truth, please. You said you would never lie.
Very similar to your old
This
self.
feels incredibly intrusive.
On the brink of death?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find myself swinging between life and death myself.
Yeah.
And depressing.
Sorry, that brought the mood down.
Well, you wanted
No,
to know the
if
truth,
honest-
but
honestly, I think, if you don't mind, I might step away for a few minutes to go check in with Bale. But it'll give you guys an opportunity to talk truthfully about it if you want, without, literally both of your doctors standing over you while you do so.
Oh,
Fair.
I'm a terrible person.
You can talk about it openly and honestly, and then you don't have to feel like, if you have bad things to say about me, you can say
Ophelia,
there's nothing bad.
you are trying your absolute hardest, and I admire you for that.
Me
That is
too.
so sweet.
All
Oh!
of your effort and your kindness.
Oh, okay. Take a deep breath,
Words cannot
Rexaris.
convey how
That's why she's the right
grateful I
person
am
for this
you
job.
and your service.
Which is why I'm, like, silent almost all the
She's
time.
perfectly genuine all the time.
Because you're just that grateful that you just don't talk? Come on, Vincent, you gotta at least send a girl flowers. You did? Oh, my faith in humanity is restored. Okay.
Well, that's good.
He actually sent me probably the most useful flower that I have and one of my
Which one?
The orchid.
Oh, oh dear.
It,
Yeah.
it grants night vision, which is really helpful for me. I was being pushed just then. That was weird.
Oh, Paige has had that happen to her too, and I've experienced it maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I fear that Big Pharma might be haunted.
Maybe
I think
just a little
everywhere is
bit.
haunted,
But no, it
especially Wolfenshire.
Oh,
with
yeah,
my
yeah, of
abilities,
course.
it grants night vision, and it's really useful for me.
Wait,
Especially
Atticus
when
can read.
there's a lot of places that the shrieklings build and they don't light it up, and it's very helpful. But also, it's one of my favorite flowers. So
Huh.
thank you.
I
I don't know.
thought
it's
for certain
strange. We
I
came
heard a
across
rumor he
swamp when we
couldn't.
were adventuring a long
Out
time
of the
ago.
corner of my eye, I swear
It's
I
one of
could
the
have
only
seen him
flowers that I
holding a
don't have
book.
in the collection right now.
Okay,
To
not
give.
important right now.
So thank you.
No problem. Anyway, have a.
Thank you. No. I was just gonna say thank you for your kind words.
It's nothing compared to what you do for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go cry.
Oh,
If
I'm
anything,
sorry.
no. Keep me informed.
Oh. Oh, I feel horrible.
That might have just shattered me.
No.
Oh, no. As a joke.
Bad joke. Bad joke. This
The
horrible
wolf
joke.
form
Vincent.
is going to bark.
Oh,
He heard it.
but really, how are you doing?
Fine.
Are you sure about that?
Disoriented, to say the least. But. Gotta live with what I guess our bodies do to us. I had faith that that sculpt was helping, but then your eye just keeps changing colors. So.
Maybe he hasn't heard?
Seems like I'm not the only one with eyes changing color.
I hear it so vividly. No, I can't missive him to make him break more blocks down. That would certainly be heard. So would way stoning out. We have no
Weird state, to say the least.
clear direction
Weird
here,
state.
except to hope that Vincent either doesn't hear or doesn't notice.
Indeed.
I have a message from Jura.
Sticky.
I visited her last night.
Along the lines of, don't do anything stupid.
Do you wish to hear it?
This is crazy. Yeah, it could certainly be a tamed dog.
She says, quote, I love you and I'll see you soon.
Was soon ever defined, or
No, I am... Granted, it is not my kingdom, not my business. I do not know when she gets out. If she gets out.
I do love that Helia's talking to him as a friend
just
first.
a shred of hope. Maybe we should sleep.
How are you going to elevation then? Oh, hang
Yeah,
on, I can fix
oh,
it.
oh.
Hold on.
Oh, go! Pocket
Can I
bed.
sleep? Yeah, pocket bed.
Oh, and the problem has fixed itself. Thank the flame.
Pocket bed for the man.
Ah, that barking wolf kid I thought was going to be the death of us.
Is there a reason why your eye is orange?
Well, I think it might just be something with like I think last we talked it was in 2. It's in 3, and I think I might have explained it. I forget where.
You're telling me I was getting nervous.
Echo Shore owns.
I don't get nervous
3,
often.
and then Fringed Red, where it cracked and fell apart.
This is riveting, I'm sure.
I don't know if that necessarily ties.
I'm terrified to move for fear of alerting him.
Recently came across some...
If I make a single noise.
Ancient texts, I suppose.
Those are always interesting.
Yeah, about a little less than 600 years ago.
That really is ancient, damn.
There was a
more ancient than the
test
monastery.
done on somebody.
What kind of test?
Well, to repair a core. They had a lot in place. Everything's not fully worded or explained some of the times, because I guess the guy was just...
Moving things around would make noise. Even just
frazzled and
opening
trying
my
to problem
backpack makes
solve.
noise. I'm not doing anything.
It looked successful, but in the end it wasn't. I think verbatim it said, his once ocean blue eyes turned a blood crimson red. So.
It's Kyrin with the Y first, Kyrin, and also, I assume Kyrin is much like me, just trying not to move it all.
End of the book began to have, or the ending of the book had rumors of the person who got operated on. Vanished.
Vanished.
Yeah. Maybe he died.
Of course. Feel free to ask any questions at any time.
I'm sorry, Vincent.
Very true, Luna, very true. Frankly, I hope Helia gets to the questioning part here soon, because if it happens again...
If anything, there's not really much left to lose, and probably better to even try to do the surgery, but...
Oh, I am locked in.
There's always a chance that... There's always a chance I just... don't exist anymore.
I'd prefer it if you stuck around.
As
you
would
are
we
my friend
all.
after all.
I suppose.
This is tense.
I suppose I've been devolving into my own sort of insanity.
What about it?
You've missed a
More
candid
so
conversation
paranoia.
between friends, Strawberry Spade.
What about?
I am
Well,
grateful
some
that
time
Atticus
ago,
is
there
here.
was someone who broke into my home.
Shows a level of care for Helia that I have not seen
And I'm
since
worried that might happen again.
the war, since Roynar and I got involved with those other
Take
officers.
anything?
No, in fact, they left things.
I'm glad he's here. Even if he was barking the entire night.
5 emerald blocks in the sign of a plus.
Oh, here
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes.
Money fairy thing, yeah.
I suppose that's what it is, but I don't know. I work so hard to make sure that my home is remote and secure and that only people that I trust with my life to be allowed there. And then someone just comes along like that, and even if their intentions were charitable, I am terrified of someone coming back and turning that charity into cruelty.
Same way. This money fairy has also visited me a couple of times. Broke into, I guess, the castle, my office, even our vault.
And they never tried to catch him. Why?
Concerned of our kingdom's safety.
I'm concerned for everyone's safety.
I wish I knew who, but very tough to tell if it is charity or otherwise. In the end, I guess it's money, but
But if they broke into your castle, which honestly, there are very strict regulations on who can even step on the grounds, why haven't you gone looking for this money fairy?
I've been
Truly?
truly.
Have you gotten far?
That's the fact of people wanting to accuse me.
No one has
By
accused
people, I
him.
mainly mean
publicly.
Amelia, but
Amelia accuses you.
Oh,
do you
I
know how
suppose
many
Amelia
cycles I've had to
Huh?
say it's not me? Like, I've had to say it's not me. Sure, I handle bills, but those financials stay within the kingdom, and personally I have no other way of making money outside of Radiant Craft, which is very, very rare. So, since we have no villages, we have... I mean, we have one village, but even then it's kind of... It's in the end, though. I don't know how they got there. That was a fun thing to stumble across.
A village in the end.
Yeah.
Well, then it has to be someone who had access to my waystone.
Someone who just ventured.
I live over 1,000 blocks away from Zareth. Who would venture that far?
Someone looking for information, I guess. Like,
And that's terrifying to me. Why would someone go that far just to find my house?
I don't know. Someone broke into the end vault, and the people with that access are only the people on the court. I barely even
Oliver's
go
here.
in there.
You
I
were
barely even
advisor.
want to be here. I barely want to be anywhere. I'd be in my house. I know everything and everything.
Well, then let's go through the profiles. Rowena is... I doubt Rowena would be that charitable.
But she is the wealthiest.
Rowena is terrifying. Albeit not to everyone.
And clearly has an in for information if she wants to rat people out, so...
I suppose. Do you know when the last incident at the Money Ferry was taking place?
Nope. This instance in the vault, I think was like halfway through, or like a little bit later in last cycle. Both of our safes were cracked, and I'm the only person with the keys to those safes. And I locked them and triple check it, so I'm...
Their safes broken into.
very concerned that someone
And somebody entered their vault.
lockpicked it.
From my understanding of lockpicks, they are not so easily used.
Takes a skill.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Patience.
Those things are impossible. I've had to use them twice before, and by the flame it took me about 15 lockpicks per safe.
I may have patience, but not for that. That's just cynical at that point.
It would make sense if Atticus missived Oliver.
That's the last one I honestly know about.
The Money Fairy hit Amelia recently.
People want to blame me. They can. I have really nothing left to lose.
You say that like multiple people have blamed you.
Sorry.
Multiple people have blamed him.
By multiple, I probably only really mean Fifi and Amelia.
Hey, whoa, don't call me out like that.
Fifi and Amelia.
Souls of the Fire. I hate how right you are.
Are they, what, hunting for the money fairy? Like some sort of mythical child play creature?
So,
Don't tell me they started setting traps like I did for the Ember Fairy when I was a child.
there's an Ember Fairy? Oh, dear God.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Leave coal under
Hero.
your pillow.
Sorry, I'm worried about the Tooth Fairy of all people.
I still...
Tooth Fairy, what?
Do not have teeth.
I do have teeth, thank you. I just never heard of the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth falls out, they leave an emerald underneath your pillow. Quite scary work.
Sounds a lot like the Ember Fairy.
Seems like any fairy, to be honest.
Well, okay, then who do you think the Money Fairy is?
What's the profile? Is there even a profile?
Rich, smart, elusive.
Well,
Likes to toy with people, perhaps.
I hate people, I'm socially awkward, and I barely have any money to my name. So... I guess out of the people that I at least consider friends, I don't hate. It's just difficult to figure out who to trust anymore.
What?
I know.
He still hasn't said who he thinks it is.
I don't really like to toy with people. Very straightforward and kind of blunt, to be quite honest. I find it tough since the only way of getting money in the end is either through the winery trades or entry. So honestly, I think that rules out realistically anybody in the end. And the only person who has a mass amount of money would be Rowena. Even then, I don't want to frame it to be her. And even then, you said
admire
yourself,
Rowena.
she's
I do
yeah,
not believe she has...
she's not that nice.
What if it's Jura? Well, I know for a fact Jura has the funds, that's for sure.
We have is in our vault.
I've personally given her quite a number of emerald blocks. But she is in jail, and she has been in jail for at least one time that the Money Fairy hit.
Nether and people in the overworld.
The last time it hit Amelia.
More of an access to get money with all the villagers and goblins and whatnot.
I suppose so. The Nether is quite rich.
We certainly are. Which is why the Money Fairy operating there never made any sense to me.
As to cycles,
There could be multiple Money Fairies.
say otherwise
Could
that
be
it's not me.
a team or a partnership.
We don't have the time with all the paperwork and everything else I do. Been trying to write a book, but That's not going that well either.
Pardon me, chat. I just burped.
Apologies, it feels semi-targeted.
Is there anyone who would want to target you?
Whoever broke into our vault did what they did.
Whoever broke into our vault. Who did
But who
break
would
into
that
their
be?
vault? Do you need to speak with the Indarian Court? Perhaps so. He is adamant that it's not him, though much of the interaction
One
has
of two
felt
people, if not just another party that knows.
strange. He continues to deflect, though she
I think
hasn't accused him at all. I do as well. I don't believe he will confess today.
That's pretty evident.
It is not to my eyes.
You anger one, you anger the other.
Okay, there are multiple duos like that.
Green and sack.
I believe Rowena to be too prideful to...
Do something like it, yes, I agree.
Zach maybe. Zach is... I do appreciate his humor. I need to talk to him more, honestly.
Both of them did pull a prank on Apollo a long time ago. So I wouldn't put it past them. It's meant to be taken as a light joke, but, Kingdoms thought otherwise. Or our kingdom, anyway.
What was the joke on Apollo?
Hi.
Hey.
You okay? Okay. Walk to bed. Near the beginning of everything, the coronation, if you will. Maybe like a week or two after. Apollo got a skeleton plushie outside of his door from some mysterious benefactor.
I see.
I believe.
I don't understand how this is a malicious joke.
Well, it's the start of the joke, anyway.
Oh.
As I said, I would give the truth.
In front of Ophelia?
We don't know how it got there, who put it there. The only other person at the time sending him plushies was Lucette. I guess there was some sort of friendship there. Another week or so goes by. The joke that Rowena and Zach put into place involves a chicken because Apollo had an infatuation with chickens. For some fucking reason. Turned into frogs. I digress. It was a chicken plushie with blood around it, saying, "They're coming for you."
That's morbid.
Yeah. Turns out that joke was to Rowena and Zach's.
Well, in the time that I've spent with Rowena, she does not like the Nether very much.
I don't really like being anywhere. I'd rather be in the Ember. Yeah,
Do you want me to take you home?
Damn. If he's ready to go home. This conversation made me think more than ever that he must be
I didn't hear what
the
you said.
money fairy,
I'll be fine.
and his avoidance of admittance scares me. Like, damn, it seems like it's him, does it not? He
Vincent,
continues to deflect. He continues to say, no, it's not me, even when she hasn't accused him.
can I be real with you?
Targeted? Targeted how? We haven't shared these findings with anyone.
There is so much evidence pointing against you.
Well, either someone's trying to frame me or just put forward a false narrative.
I cannot be certain which. But Vincent, please, if it is you, please.
I said I wouldn't lie. And if we had a break-in in our own vault,
Do not arrest him with Ophelia around.
if you're looking for answers, it's not me.
Of course, Your Radiance.
And I'm 100% truthful.
Couldn't even say that with a straight
I can't know
face.
that for certain.
And why does the evidence stretch back 3 fucking cycles? If it's a frame job,
Listen, I have
why
to-
wait this long?
If it is you, and you're found guilty of trespassing, and you didn't confess,
It wasn't me. It hasn't been me. I hold on for money I get. Because it's rare.
I see.
Yeah, best to let it go.
Which to I'm trying to figure it out. But frankly, I have no intent of really going anywhere. I despise the overworld. I
Despise the
rarely
overworld.
even step foot in the Nether.
That's not true at all. He used to come here
Despite
all the time.
overworld,
He had a
you'll see
quick
your
nap
name
room.
in the registry.
I've had to do some things for Radiant Craft, and I'm the only one the
And the quick nap room in Amelia's house?
I didn't have a house at the time, and she was like, "Hey, stay in my house."
I don't know, I find it hard to despise the other world, Vincent. It is a beautiful place here, and I'm honestly kind of envious of Ophelia here.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. He despises the overworld, yet knows it better than the High Vessel her fucking self. He's lying!
I'm not sure.
He's fucking lying. He has to be lying. This is not consistent with what a normal person says and does. This is a lie. Is this not a lie? Am I going crazy? Please somebody tell me.
The information, not only apologies, their court, even my court, kept to themselves. My trust.
If you're going to lie, please lie
quite
better,
generally
Vincent.
shot.
Lie better. Make me believe it. I don't want to arrest you. I don't want to arrest you, but make me believe it. Let me buy it. Let me live in blissful ignorance, Vincent Kisaragi. But do not feed me this bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about the loudness. Sorry, guys. I'll stop.
Suppose.
All the evidence is circumstantial, but it is all pointing his way.
Evidence may point towards me.
That was a crazy coincidence. It's all part of the bit, indeed.
I keep to myself.
Guys, for the record, I am very calm, out of character. But Rexaris is frustrated. I wanted to be able to believe him. Does that make sense?
Physically.
Are you saying that I dragged you here?
I mean, you asked.
So I did. But you came willingly. There is a defined difference.
Well, you suggested the end. I'm like, no, that's not great.
I do a lot for the people I care for.
She certainly does.
Well, even then, I checked the
Go
logbook and
batshit,
it
go
said that
crazy,
you were
go
there,
evil,
but
I support you.
I hope that you're okay.
No, I'm not
fine.
gonna go crazy. Ah. I'd love to hear Ophelia's thoughts on all this.
So again, I say, truthfully, and right into your eyes. Even if evidence is pointing towards me, it isn't.
That statement is contradictory.
Yeah, what?
In what way?
Evidence isn't pointing towards me.
I don't understand what he just tried to say.
What?
If it is pointing towards it, you said that if evidence is pointing towards you,
You
then
said
it isn't. Or did I just mishear you?
Well, yeah.
What's he saying? Well,
Oh, the boy took your voice. Okay.
No.
Maybe if they went for drinks. Helia doesn't drink.
Sorry, I just don't know how to word it right now. To make it comprehensible.
You're probably right, Scar. Ophelia hasn't said a damn thing.
Doing it. Probably just wants me out.
Wants you out.
And frankly, outside of the two people that I think I've probably more than angered. I don't know who else
I mean, yeah.
exists.
I
Also
want you
despises me.
out of suspicion. I
Who
want you.
despises
I really don't know. Yeah, Skylar doesn't trust me.
Skylar the
I
money
don't
Fairy.
usually
fairy.
Creative
count
my
on
court.
Skylar for anything, but
I don't think Skylar does anything except study
Oh,
magic.
anyway.
Every time I talk to that motherfucker, it's a magic info dump. In slash pos. Lovingly, I say that.
fine. If you insist it's not you, then you can keep to that.
Is he getting aggressive
hope
with
that you
Helia? He
know
certainly
that-
is.
If we do find you guilty, this was your chance at mercy.
That it was. Nothing further?
Um,
Cat got your tongue. Say something, Vincent. Please say something.
I hope you get to visit Jura soon.
They probably won't even allow me there.
I won't personally be leaving this spot until I am sure that Helia will not be implicated in anything. Tried your best. I am indeed under the floor. We did nothing of the sort. We learned a lot here today. A lot, truly.
Yes. You're talking, I can't hear you.
I'm just... It's curious, confused.
There she is.
About?
Gotcha.
Everything.
Looking good, High Lady.
If you have questions for me, I will answer them to the best of my ability.
It's just formulating them.
Is this man alright? Formulating? Formulating what? Damn, that crystal core shattering has done more to his brain than I thought. Listen, it takes me a while to formulate thoughts sometimes too, but this is too much.
Oh, for truthful. Some pops.
Hmm?
I am merely gonna leave it, truthfully and honestly, and say it's not me.
That is all. He stayed
Very well.
for this long just to say that.
Given the criteria, I don't think I meet it, so... Either part of me.
Either part of you?
Why?
You mean as in being split?
Yes.
Would you say that you have two different states of mind?
Three.
Right, the Echo Shard.
Is the third the money fairy?
Yes. To keep it simple, one's kind of just like... silly. The other one's kind of just serious in business. It's kind of where we are now. This third one is... I think it's mainly just more a factor of what's going on with my eyes. Deep down, I feel so much anger, distrust,
This is the Chilling in a Hole stream.
betrayal.
Thank you all for joining me for the Chilling in a Hole stream.
The other two are
Sorry, he's crashing out emotionally up there.
bay.
Apparently he's angry all the time, or something of the sort. Ow.
Burnley. There's just way too much going on. Too much new information.
Okay, that was a little terrifying, I won't lie.
What the hell happened there?
Fucking
Really?
Oliver. Had
Yeah.
to have been Oliver.
I don't know.
I will keep Elliot informed. Had to have been Oliver. Assume Atticus missed him. He has been by the river for a while.
Holding what at bay?
something?
Something. That's all we get. No way, that's all we get. Indeed, he is. Oh, Hallie is doing a great job, but my part in the job is quite boring. I must do something to pass the time.
What?
Sorry for bringing it up, but you and Atticus?
What do you mean?
Oh, spicy.
Paige
Atticus is literally here.
said you were, and it looks like you're wearing part of his uniform.
Wait,
Oh.
And
can I
yeah,
see
don't
her
know if
arm?
She was alluding at something. He also has been
The skulk is helping.
telling me a lot about your care and where the stages of it are, and
Oh, yeah,
I've
I
been
can
trying
see
to be
the
nice
skin
and
on your
give what
right
information
arm,
I can, but I don't
just
know
above the sleeve.
if you guys are together or something.
Vincent, what are you doing?
Yes, Vincent, what are you doing? Didn't see-
Yeah, he gave me his cloak last night.
It's really sweet.
Indeed.
That is very sweet.
Are you just making a path now?
We could.
Who's here with us right now?
Ophelia?
And the barking?
So we did hear the barking.
Atticus likes to join me.
Vincent, maybe I should take you home.
Unfucking believable.
What does he have to say? Laugh evilly all you want.
Please.
If he touches her, he will die.
Fine. If you want to be privy to information, and frankly, I wanted to bring this back up when the time was right. Were you aware Atticus wanted a rebellion?
Yeah, actually. I'm aware that Jerome may have framed him.
More strange of the fact, what he left behind for her.
He's not going to do anything. I've never been more convinced.
Valuable blocks.
I'm aware. Are you aware of the fact that he writes in the Wolfkin, not common?
He doesn't even know how to write in English. I've learned that myself.
I will defend him until I see evidence otherwise.
Anything can be said in words, maybe not written.
Are you alright?
Did Ophelia just stump her toe?
My knee. Sorry.
Ah.
If he attacks Helia, he dies.
Shit.
Simple as.
Are you alright?
Oh.
Are you done blaming things on Atticus?
No, I was just curious if you were aware.
I am very aware, thank you.
Is that all?
Well, this is how you wanted a friendship to go.
I wanted it to go better. And would you believe me if I said that I was doing this out of friendship?
We all are, Vincent. Please remember that.
I don't know what to think anymore.
I hope you figure it out someday.
Maybe quicker than you think.
What does that mean? Is that a threat?
You can come out now.
Oh my god! I was in there for like forever.
I will be staying hidden personally.
What are the chances they come back?
I don't know.
Should we leave?
Yes. Where's... Oh, he's... okay. I'm to Zareth.
Of course. Is there a group?
I'll make one. Highness?
Elia? Should we go to the fortress instead?
Are you comfortable with Atticus joining us? He was nearby,
mind.
and quite frankly, he was involved, so...
I do not mind. I just do not believe we should be out in public.
I agree. Atticus, do you have the Waystone?
I'm not sure.
You have to hold on to me.
Very well.
You should probably lead this. I didn't really see much.
I will log Atticus in.
I will create a group. The password will be 123.
Thank you, Captain.
He'll probably see us all talking in a group, so just be mindful.
Well, considering he signed off with a threat to Helia, I would imagine it wouldn't be that far of a leap to say she's just reporting that to her High Lady and the captain of her guard.
Sure.
What kind of threat did he make to you?
Helia said she hopes that he figures out what he thinks soon. And he said, "Oh, I will, sooner than you think."
Byron, I believe you picked up a book.
I had. Did you want it?
It was intended for me after all.
Apologies.
It's fine. It's the pen pal book.
Ah, so he has chosen to end your friendship, I see.
Indeed.
I wonder why he has chosen to end your friendship over a simple conversation regarding the Money Fairy, and in 3 cycles of being accused repeatedly by Amelia Shortcake, he never had a word to say.
Maybe I pushed too hard.
You barely pushed it all. Am I wrong? Please, Chiron,
He let
Atticus.
himself. Every question that was asked was immediately deflected. Simple question of, I believe I mentioned to you, Helia. Who do you think it is? And rather than answering, it was merely... It couldn't be me, as this, that, and the other.
I observed the same. Helia herself never said that she thought that Vincent was the Money Fairy, but repeatedly he said, "It couldn't be me, it couldn't be me." She never even said that she thought it was him. Finally, at the end, she said, "There is evidence suggesting that it's you, but unless some member of the council has shared that I have reported those findings to you, there's no reason to believe that there is anyone that actually cares who the Money Fairy is, short of Amelia Shortcake."
And perhaps Fiore. But
And
Fiore was
perhaps
not
her.
there for that meeting.
No, she was not. His behavior was concerning, to say the least. Telling, at most, I would say.
Captain, you had mentioned me something about how he said that the Endirian Kingdom was also hit by the Money Fairy's actions.
Indeed.
Did he go into more information on that?
He said that 2 of their safes which only he had the key to, were lockpicked, I believe. Though I don't believe he mentioned if anything was taken or not. I don't believe he even mentioned the contents of the safes themselves.
Indeed, he only had the keys to them. Which naturally points easy access to him, and he himself said that he has no patience for lockpicks.
I also wonder why in the flame the Endarian Kingdom would not have done something about this. The second the Money Fairy entered our private quarters, an investigation was launched.
I mean, I knew quite immediately when Mavis trespassed, so that is
Exactly.
quite
They
interesting.
brought Elio and Mavis to a trial by combat and jailed Elio. And yet somebody
Wait, what?
goes into their vault.
Yes.
And-
They did not pay the toll. They had no idea that there was one.
Yeah, a simple, what was it at the time? 2 Thalasium toll or something of the sort. It was ridiculously low. It was so cheap. And Chiron paid it after the fact as well. But the fact that they entered it all was enough for a trial by combat and, in Elio's case, a jailing.
And yet, when someone breaks into their vault and their castle, which has been so carefully guarded, nothing.
No urgency, no investigation.
I believe it is prudent to set up a meeting with the Endirian court, not including Vincent. Perhaps Lady Rowena, the Emperor, and the Empress if she is able.
Speaking of,
Perhaps they'll have more information on it. Yes,
I
Captain.
have just received a missive from Vincent asking if I am available.
Do not go alone. Yes. I do not think it is prudent of me to join you.
Always for a friend.
I would offer myself, but I don't believe that went well last time.
I hope you do not blame yourself, Atticus. None of us foresaw the conversation lasting as long as it did.
Would it be in best interest to invite Arlo if he is available?
I don't believe I should invite anyone. I was already headed to the end tonight for... Please let me finish. General Commander Amaterasu's birthday party is being held at her house, right in Blackthorn. I was going to head over there. I'm sure she would be delighted to see all of you, and we could speak in a public place.
As long as you do not go alone, or if there's someone watching you, then please do what you must.
I request all of your presences except Helia's, but I know you do not wish to be alone right now, probably now more than ever.
Perhaps just us 3 can go, Captain. Atticus
seems
can
wise.
stay with Helia.
Helia, thank you again for what you've done today.
I'm sorry I failed.
You
You did
didn't
not
fail.
fail.
Helia, you did a very brave thing. And, well, quite frankly, I think you did better than any of us could. I believe that Vincent's anger came from a place of shame, guilt. He lashed out at you, and for that, I feel that we need to apologize for putting you in this position in the first place.
It was my idea, and
Atticus. From what I've
Yes.
heard, you seem a good man. Please give her comfort. Your Radiance.
Of course.
Yes, I am ready.
Kyron,
You
I
two stay safe.
would appreciate you joining as well. Be well. So, shake it up. Shake the dark cloud off. We
Should I
are
come with
going
a
to
gift?
a birthday party. Yes, we should. Would you like to give
Oh.
Amaterasu a Fortune 5 pickaxe?
Yes, if you have one.
I will say, actually, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Why?
Actually, no. Never mind. It's no worse than having like a Ender Dragon plushie. I'll be right back. I was going to say I'm a bit worried just because the
Juice and root beer.
No.
Okay.
I
these-
don't think it'll only last 6 minutes for me, and I don't think it'll be as efficient for me. I
No?
think you should just hold on to them.
No, actually.
Your Radiance.
Please.
Here you are.
Thank you. Drink one every time.
Are you ready?
Yes.
To Blackthorn then. Oh, hello! Wait,
Oh,
are you here to welcome us to the birthday party's second round?
Hello.
Of course.
Well, happy
course.
birthday.
With
Thank
a
you.
song at that.
Oh,
I know.
wait, no, really.
We were just practicing.
I can't believe I missed your first performance. Wait a damn minute. You have 2 pairs of glasses.
He does.
That one is from Skoke and Caladoke.
What?
I am now
The
dislocated.
dummy that he made during the Star Festival.
Oh.
That was totally me. Well, actually, it was just totally my completely sophisticated body double.
It was just a dummy.
It was.
Not too different
It
from the
worked.
regular thing, huh?
Shut the fuck up!
Well, happy birthday. I
Thank
wanted
you
to make
very
sure that
much.
you got a gift.
Oh wow.
I think
Oh
you'll enjoy it.
wow.
Yes.
That is
What did you get?
amazing.
What did you get?
It's mine. It's mine.
Oh, what did you get?
It's Fortune 5 Unbreaking 5.
I've bought an end pass for
Nice.
both of you. I'll get you signed in.
Thank you.
Armor, do you mind me
Thank you.
putting you as our escort?
Absolutely not. Please go ahead.
Well, let me say, once again, happy birthday. Wait, is Roynar here?
Hello.
He was currently with Enya, but he said he will be
coming
back.
with Enya, I think.
Oh,
I see.
no birthday wishes? Oh.
No.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Oh, wait. Oh my god. There we go.
You know, when I gave you that, I did not expect you to drink it all now.
Wait, I want alcohol.
No.
Wait! I've got alcohol. I'll be right back.
Yes.
I have plenty more to drink. Also, I definitely should have given Helia a hug, and had Atticus not been there, I might have, but I felt as though the person she wanted affection from in that moment was not me. Though I do love Helia, and I'm no stranger to hugging her. Where did I put my beer? Where's my damn alcohol? Swear to God I had some. Swear to the flame. Ah, here we are. Blackthorn. I'm
You
back,
were
I'm back.
unannounced using my kitchen. You broke in.
I got
I
you
don't want to
something here.
bother you.
Ooh. I'm a big fan of Haley beer.
As am I. It's one of my favorite things.
you very
Hellhole
much.
doesn't stock it, but I know that.
Oh, Captain,
Jira
I don't
does.
think we can hear you.
Oh, god damn it! Sorry.
Oh.
I'm also a big fan of Haley beer. That's what I was saying.
This is very nice.
Ah,
It is
yes.
really good.
It goes down very smoothly.
Do you have your wing start?
Yeah, we were sitting at the couch earlier, so...
Ah, I see, I see, I see.
It's
Like
inconvenient
hitting me.
for everyone if I have my wings out.
I can only imagine.
But I can untuck them.
I just wasn't really used to seeing a dragonborn without wings. But
By the way, there's
Yes.
cake.
is it?
Oh.
Where
There
is
is
it?
cake.
Let's go.
Is that
We're
my place?
signed in. We have all the proper passes. Vincent, are you coming?
I think
Probably
he was
not.
just lurking.
No, he wanted to speak with me, I believe.
Hmm.
I need a friend.
Do what you must, Captain.
So what kind of cake?
Everyone's standing in.
Sorry, Skylar. Vincent, is everything all right?
Yeah.
Your eyes seem different from the last time I saw you. Darker. Is your treatment going well?
Really nothing to treat.
I spoke with Skylar about it yesterday. I know that crystal core being as damaged as yours is generally a death sentence.
Yeah.
But you're still moving, you're still walking. I've seen soldiers pull through worse.
Yeah.
So what's wrong? Why do you need a friend?
Just apologize for being so distant. I guess we both equally are. Or were.
Yeah. That's the life of a court member, is it not? Much to do.
Yeah.
You know, I spoke with
You're
Amelia
around.
recently, and she said that you're not going to be returning to the overworld.
You're aware of Jira, right?
Her imprisonment, I am.
Yeah. Their court, and even my court, withheld that information from me.
Even Ophelia.
I don't think she was really aware, if not later on.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't imagine. I do know what it's like to be barred from someone you love, kept from them. It's not easy. I'm sorry.
Well, one friend I thought I could trust is now off the list.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Would it be too prying of me to ask why?
I talked to Helia recently.
And?
Here's... Atticus was spying around with her, or at least in proximity. In the cave below. Or some sort of Wolfkin, I don't know who. I want to assume Atticus.
They are quite close. It stands to reason.
Yes, page. Make me aware.
Would you like to join the party? That could cheer you up.
I quite hate parties and people, so...
Well, I would love to catch up afterward, but I don't want to be a bad friend to Arma on her birthday, so if you wouldn't mind, I'd very much like to get over there. But I think it's probably quite small. There aren't even that many people awake. Oh my. The speed is crazy.
Yeah.
Knock knock!
Yes, indeed.
Where are we going? Oh, it's in here.
Ooh, the extroverted one is here.
Who?
But yes.
You?
The cakes are from Amelia. And if there's anything else I can get you, then I absolutely can.
Oh, I'm just happy to be here to celebrate Arma's birthday.
Indeed.
Where is Arma?
I don't
She's
know.
talking with her brother.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ah, Christark.
Well, they do need to catch up.
Yes.
Well, I suppose in the meantime, we should tell you about the band.
Oh, I know all about the band.
The band.
We're starting an interdimensional band. It's currently me, Arma, Paige, and Royna. And we're called the Realm Stars.
Oh. How many shows have you performed?
Just the one. The first one was today, and we missed it.
It was mainly practice. Don't worry, it was just us.
Sure it was. You're just saying that to make me feel better.
We performed a private show to Ophelia, and well, that's about it. Though we have been existing for months now. We just broke up, and now we're getting the band back together.
Wow. That seems like a lot of history for a band that's only had one performance.
Indeed.
A lot of things happened.
Indeed.
How's it going?
Incredibly awkward.
Yes.
Wait, has it been incredibly awkward? Truly. I just got here. Am I the problem?
Yes.
No.
I'm joking.
Surely
I am
not.
joking. I am joking.
Christark, good to see you.
Hello.
Emperor?
Greetings,
Your Highness.
Why'd you say
Right,
that so
I am
menacingly?
actually being just briefly pulled away. I will be right back.
Everyone is always being called away.
All the way
Oh,
where?
Crazy.
Who knows?
Wolvenshire, actually. Bye, Paige.
Eh?
What?
Wait, what?
How are you being pulled to...
Huh?
Hey, what?
Paige, why are
Wait,
you
no,
why are
this
you
is a
pulling
real
into
question.
Wolvenshire?
Who's at
don't know.
Wolvenshire while
It's a
Paige isn't?
joke. It's a joke.
Oh.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I was very confused. Of course,
I'm still being
Wolvenshire
confused.
is free for people to go to, so...
I mean, yeah, it's becoming a bustling little village.
I do see that. Also here as well. It's a lot more developed
Yes.
than the last time I've been here.
Zach has put a tremendous amount of work, and Sundew with the new restaurants.
Oh, restaurants. That's
We have a
that's
noodle
very
bar and a
exciting.
sushi bar.
Oh.
Wait,
that sounds
you've
very
opened a
delicious.
noodle bar and a sushi bar?
Well, Sundew has.
Oh, suddenly.
I will be opening a snack shop.
What kind of sushi do you have? Is it just the one end
Um,
fish roll? Because I'm not a fan of just one type of sushi.
Well, I think there's also other fish sushi dishes. I'm not the biggest fan of fish, so
I'm very interested in seeing what this noodle bar is.
I
we can
also
go
like
take a look at
noodles.
it.
I
Would
would
you guys
be
like
very
a
inclined
tour?
to see it.
Yeah. I don't get to come to Blackthorn often.
Yes, it is. These buildings right over here.
How have you been, Crystal?
Can everyone jump the fence?
I sure can. I think Paige might be the only one that might have some trouble.
Eh.
Without an Elytra and Rocket together.
Well, I have those things.
Let's start at the noodle bar.
I like this color. What
Yeah, I'm a
tree
fan.
does this come from?
This is the umbrella tree.
Oh,
Where's the,
very bright.
Wait, how do I buy?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think she's actually set up the shop for it yet.
Ah.
Now
Well,
I'm
then I
hungry.
will.
I think it was priced 3 emeralds.
3 emerald blocks. Here you are.
I don't think that was quite right, but
Would you
I'm
like
sure
some
she would
money?
appreciate the
Well,
tip.
yes, I would love one. Oh, this looks so good.
It does.
I'm quite hungry now.
I am as well. Oh, my stomach is rumbling.
Yes, and we can also take a look at the sushi shop too. We'll actually be able to see what sushi there is.
Ooh. I
So there
certainly.
is the outdoor bar area.
Wait,
Oh,
no
this is
way! This is
cute!
adorable! Wait, we
Yes.
have to have something
And
like this
then-
at the festival.
I've already spent so much time.
I'll
doing
make it,
this.
I'll
Somebody
make it.
else
Don't
The
worry.
has to
actual
I'll
do
make
kitchen
it.
is behind it.
I'm on it. This is adorable. I already love sushi. I make so many types of sushi. It would just make sense. We have all the fish from the dock. I'll advertise it as caught by you, caught by the citizens and the visitors to Zareth. It'll be nice. It'll be good.
Looks
Christoph,
like it is mostly.
did you know that you can sell fish that you catch in Zareth on the dock?
He's marketing again.
Yeah, Reyna showed me it the other day.
It's so cool, so
We
fun.
went on a small fishing trip, but I would like to go on like a big one, maybe at some point, with a bunch of people.
Oh no, it's them. It's Mama and Papa.
Oh,
Is that? Is that?
Mama Zach
it's
and
Mama
Papa
Zach and
Reyna.
Papa Reyna.
I fear I don't understand.
They
I don't
played
quite
Enya's
understand it
parents
either, to
to
be fair.
interrogate Ragnar
Interrogate Roynar. For what?
as their relationship. They played being Enya's parents.
Yeah.
Ragnar was, I think it was for their first date. And Ragnar was adamant about him bringing her home on time, and I don't know.
I see.
I have a strange
very
question.
weird.
Sorry to bring it up. Have you two, Arma and the Emperor, have you been visited by the Money Fairy before?
In the past, yes, but not recently.
it kind of it happened when we started looking into it more, and it kind of like stopped.
Oh.
It hasn't happened.
I have my suspicions on who it is.
I think
What are
I
your
got listed
suspicions?
twice.
My suspicions are Vincent.
There's a more serious thing about it, but it's not really the place and time to talk about it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I was just, I don't know. I've been recently reminded by the shenanigans that some people get up to. Papa
Yes,
Reyna
some people certainly do.
and Mama Zach. That's funny.
Yes.
I have to say.
Zach in a dress was interesting to see.
It is very funny.
What other things do people get up on here? I'm not aware of these things.
Well, things have sort of calmed down, but obviously there's the fishing cult.
Huh?
It's a club,
Not a cult.
but it is a cult.
It's a cult.
They are. It's a club, but they are as fanatical as a cult.
Yes. Zach, Vincent, and Chris Stark have a little fishing club.
It's kind of just.
I
me
was
and
in
Zach
it at
this
some point.
Well, yeah, now it's just you two.
I assume with Vincent's ailment, it's
Yeah.
hard to go
Yes.
fishing. Yes.
I was in it, but never got invited anymore. So
I'm just wondering when the book club's gonna happen.
Right?
who knows?
I wanted to go to
Perhaps they
that
had
too.
just gone without.
Oh, they are
me.
working on that.
Well,
Oh,
they
thank
got
goodness.
real worried every time they brought up working on the book club. Someone ended up dying.
It's a superstition.
Oh, they were very concerned with me becoming Kyanite's older sister. That I would die. They said not to take up the Master of Coin position.
Master
I
of
see.
Coin position is quite cursed.
Apparently.
Fiona's
That
been
one I
doing
might
a
believe in.
fantastic job.
You see, Vincent got hurt very quickly after taking up the position.
Do you know
He's
how he got
definitely
hurt?
done like. He's
What'd you say?
definitely before any of recent events happened. He's definitely done a good job at it. As
Yeah.
of late, it's questionable if I want to keep him as Master of Coin.
Yes. One less job we
You
have
have
to give
hands.
to someone else.
I do.
Well, I didn't mean
Thank
to.
you, Fifi,
we
for
don't have
instilling
to
that terminology in our heads.
keep talking about that.
And then there is also the Hibachi Center.
Wait, this is adorable.
Hachi?
Yep.
And look
Toss
over
the rice
here.
in your mouth.
Nice.
Who drew this?
I don't actually know.
It's adorable.
Neither do I.
Is it of Zach?
I think it's Zach. I assume it's Zach. Yeah, it's Zach.
It's Zach.
I
He's
see.
fishing.
I guess the fishing cult is pretty strong.
It's funny because there's only one fish you can catch in this realm. It's just the one.
That's true.
It's just this tiny
They're
little
very
blue
eager
thing.
to catch it.
Or if you use your hands, you can catch the jellyfish.
Also- I mean,
And
that's
fish.
true. Yeah.
I see. Well, Alma, I just wish to stop by and wish you a happy birthday. I do have some other things I need to get back to, but
Of course.
please
Thank you for
enjoy the rest of
visiting.
your night. Of course, of course. It's always a pleasure to come to the inn.
Truly, it is.
It's always a pleasure to
I'm
have you.
standing on a shelf. Sorry.
Nice.
Rexaris, could you escort me back to the Waystone?
Of course, Your Radiance. I will likely return momentarily.
Alright. Where is Lord Chiron?
They went back. They had been called upon.
I see.
Oh.
Alright then.
So, you're going to stay here?
I believe I should. Vincent wants to speak with me.
Be safe.
I will.
Come and find me in my quarters once you're done.
Of course, Your Radiance. I shan't be long.
We're...
Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind, he is there.
Perfect.
Hello.
Hello, I'm going to show off.
Oh, what are you showing off?
He painted something.
Oh, cool. Like
Half-inch.
finger painting or like
No,
Kind of
an actual
painting.
painting.
Okay.
It's actually a portrait.
Also, I don't believe I've ever been to your house, I've seen it from afar many times, but this is
Yes.
beautiful. Love the
Thank you
open
very
concept
much.
you've got.
Yes, it's very similar to my childhood home.
Is it upstairs? Are we allowed up here?
Yes, up here. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, is this it?
That's the
Yes.
painting.
That's beautiful. Why, you look like you could be, never mind.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say you look like you could be the Archon of an electric island. quite electric.
My
So,
bow's
Paige, if you're not
fiery,
gonna-
but I could see it.
Can I have my glasses back if you're not going to wear them?
Well, I do send storms of
Oh, okay.
arrows.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, you're
Mhm.
getting it. The wordplay.
Of course.
You've always been good at that.
I try my best.
Are you?
That looks painful.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you
Are
doing,
you
Christoph?
okay?
Oh, I should remind are the pictures that are in my house now.
Oh,
Those
They are very
are
nice.
very gorgeous.
Hmm?
Yes, I just wanted to show off the painting, honestly.
oh, Paige, this is actually when I was flying over that field
Oh.
and saw you guys.
The church from Rexaris'
Yeah, that
possible
one.
summer home.
That's the mine picture I took.
Wait, what? Oh, I love it.
That's right over by your little church place.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not mine yet. There's a question mark on the waystone.
Eh, well.
Still have to talk to the high vessel about purchasing the land, but it is so beautiful there.
I actually found a piece of land that I might try and purchase. It's way out close to the border.
Love that. Love that for you.
Just a little vacation home. Maybe. I'll have to ask about purchasing the land, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like chocolate cake?
I'll take a slice.
You know, that's something to consider. I wonder if the High Vessel would permit, as long as, of course, complying with the overworld laws towards it, a smaller base for the Spellbound Order within the overworld.
I'm quite certain that the high vessel would be, at the very least, interested in entertaining the idea. They're doing embassies in the overworld.
Ooh.
Balefire is heading the charge.
Yes. Balefire is...
I could even assist by making an examination ground for, well, the overworlders that wish to participate in magic, and, well, that would just make things easier for them.
Yeah. Perhaps you could do it as an annex to the overworld or the Enderian embassy in the overworld, you know?
Perhaps. Though the Spellbound Order is quite neutral when it comes to the kingdoms in general. It's a mix of all inhabitants of, well, we have every high sorcerer within it.
Well, I don't wish to cut the party short, but I do have to go speak with Vincent. He is going through a tough time, and I want to be there for him.
Of course.
Oh, by all means.
Once again, happy birthday, Armor. I'm sorry I couldn't
Thank
come
you
here
very
earlier
much.
when the party was more bumping, but it's good to see you.
It's quite alright.
I will
Truly
see you all
disappointed
around.
Oh.
You couldn't get wasted
We
with
should
us.
plan a fishing trip soon.
We certainly should. I really want to show off the dock, and if I
we
can
went
figure
there
out
earlier.
a way. Oh, did you?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
were
went
running
walking on
across
the lava.
That's very fun. Well, I'm glad you were making use of it. I will bid you all adieu here. Have a lovely day.
Of course.
You as well.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening.
You too, Skylar. Okay, where do we think Vincent is? I can talk now. How... but I do need to speak with the High Lady before I go to... soon as well. Yeah, there we go. I want to give him my ear, as I've so painfully been reminded over and over. He is my friend, and I Do you have Stellaris? I don't know that I do, but I know where it is. It's to the... Is this it? No. Stellaris. Maybe I do have Stellaris? I think I might. Let's go find out. I don't know. Let's find out. Stellaris. I have certainly been here because this is where Paige was being held. So yes, I I thought I did, but I didn't want to say yes and then be wrong. Where's Vincent's home though? Is this it? One of these must be him. Whose is this? Oh, this is the Spellbound Order. I see. Is this Vincent? I will wait by the waystone. We'll just go back to the waystone. So I don't want to be wandering around. Maybe it's that one. I'm not too worried about him getting aggressive with me. If he does, I mean, quite frankly, I'll be fine. Mayron's home. Oh, cool. Where is man? Waiting by the waystone for forever. Be there shortly. No rush, I suppose. I just wish to spend time with the High Lady before bed. Oh, there he is. How are you?
Good, you?
So this eye, I saw that from outside. I was like, oh, that's terrifying and creepy.
I don't know, it's...
Is that the Ender Dragon, I assume?
Yeah.
Ever watchful.
Purple, so I don't know what...
I am certain the Ender Dragon has gone through many forms throughout their evolutionary cycle.
Maybe.
So.
Could just be a really bad eye infection, too.
Could be going through whatever you're going through.
I hope they had eye drops at that time.
Perhaps you are kindred spirits. So, aside from your physical ailment and Jura, it seems that you are going through a hard time, Vincent.
One could say that, yeah. Look at her. That's fine.
Oh, there's a pot in the way here. Where'd the lily go? There it is.
Funnily enough, not more than, I think, 15 minutes ago, I got backed into a corner.
Backed into a corner? In what way?
Oh. By Helia, of all people.
Ah, yes, you said she was having Atticus spy on you, yes?
Not necessarily spy, but Atticus was present. We were talking, albeit my ears just hearing barks in the night.
Yes, the Wolfkin are quite loud at night.
Yeah. As tough as it is to say, I'm quite recluse, and I think you understand that, but, I have very, very few people in my life, and that's by choice. Kind of just who I am.
I'm sorry to hear that. I probably would have identified myself the same way at some points in my life, but I've come to learn since War's End that part of what makes this life worth living is the relationships we form with others, the love we share. I used to think that closing myself off from friendship, love, camaraderie was a good way of protecting myself, keeping myself safe on the battlefield. If I didn't care about the people around me, then I wouldn't mourn their passing. But over and over I continued to mourn them, and they continued to die. It's worth having friends, Vincent. That's all I'm saying. I mean, hell, Paige recently tried to cut out every friend in her life and it almost killed her.
Really had many, and when the list grows, it always appears to shrink. So, forgive me, but I just really don't know who to trust anymore.
What do you mean, who to trust? Are you keeping secrets?
What are your opinions on Rowena?
Rowena Graves. It's no secret we've had our share of disagreements in the past, but I recently heard from the High Lady that she apologized for an outburst during a meeting, and that shows growth to me. It shows spine to be able to reach out to a High Lady and be vulnerable in that way. It also shows humility. She was able to see her own fault and overcome it, be better. I believe though she is not fond of me, I don't think, and I have not historically been fond of her, I think she's probably a good woman, deep down. Why do you ask?
She heavily went behind my back. In regards to the whole Juro situation, she was the one who ratted her out, I guess, for the lack of a better word.
I already know this from Balefire, but I will not betray Balefire's trust for Vincent. Nor would I betray Vincent's trust for Balefire. Neither of them need to know that I've received this information from both.
It may just be me, but I'd classify her as someone who only wants to operate for their own gain. Whether it be information or otherwise.
I don't know that I would say her own gain, though you may know her better than I. It seems to me that she operates in the interest of her own safety, more so than anything. Though she may be a lady-in-waiting, it's very clear that she values her position in the court more than some higher-ranking people in the court. In contrast, the lady-in-waiting of the Nether barely interacts with any of the court. We do love her presence, Vela, but she is not an active member in our day-to-day decision-making, which Rowena Graves seems to be in the end.
It's an old contract. Mainly more established from between her father and the former Empress. Not Helen, but Catherine. Where it ensured nobility and protection for certain practices. I find it strange.
As do I, but I can't claim to know the customs of your people. I find a great many things about the end strange. It's cold here.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah. A lot of weird bioluminescence, though.
I like bioluminescence. It's one of the most familiar things about this place. We have a great deal of it in the Nether.
Mm-hmm. Everything glows, and whenever I adjust my eyes, some things just don't work sometimes.
Care for a drink.
I don't normally drink. If anything, it's just a lot of apple juice.
Ah, trust me, I'm the same. Gotta stay on the healthy grind, you know? Get those natural sugars in. My vice is truly root beer, though. And I eat well, golden carrots.
We have a thing here with a certain mushroom plant and some of our ember root. It's quite handy.
Ah. I'm jealous. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's give it a try.
I would even argue it might be better than a golden carrot.
Really? Can't eat it now because I'm not hungry, but I'll try it as soon as I can.
You can eat it from any hunger status, and then it'll fill it automatically all the way up.
Oh, really? That's lovely.
It's, quite strong, I guess. Regenerates one's health quite quickly as well, I think. I think it fills it all the way up if you catch my drift.
I don't, but I mean, I'll find out soon enough, won't I?
I guess so. Anyway, I talked to Helia. Definitely a fun double crossing, if you will.
Helia double-crossed you. I mean, aside from the Atticus thing, I find that hard to believe. And with Atticus, it may just be that she wanted the security of her... I hesitate to say boyfriend, I don't know if they've made it to that phase, but... I know they are getting to know each other.
I just find it strange. Anyway, I get the information that she proposed, and even then, I told her, and I know there's a lot going against me, but I have a lot of people also going against me at the same time.
Going against you in what way, Vincent?
Here's that there's high speculation that people want to point a finger at me for all the money fairy business.
Ah, yes. I had heard. I assume you deny it.
I told Helia no lies. I told her the truth.
Which is?
But I'm not. And believe me, it took cycles to convince Amelia otherwise. I may
wonder
handle...
why she was so convinced then.
Well, I mean, our Master of Coin did pass. Someone had to take up the mantle, but...
Take up the mantle.
Realistically, the only income we ever get, Kingdom side. But the Kingdom's funds are the Kingdom's funds.
Have you no
Even
personal
then,
wealth?
No.
How did you come to be advisor of the crown?
I think it would be better if I show you.
Show me how you became advisor, certainly, please.
We need to go to Nocturna, but... Let me just,
Is he just standing there? What's happened?
I know you have this one.
I've been to Nocturna, yes. I don't think I'm allowed in here.
No, I can give access.
Okay.
And if anything, too, I told Chris Stark.
Ah. It's the closest I've ever been to this castle. Aside from the only time I was ever allowed inside for that meeting. It's quite grand here. Everything is. You and the overworld are able to build so high, spread out so much. I'm not jealous per se. I love the aesthetic of the Nether, don't get me wrong, but damn what we could do if we could just spread out a bit more. Sorry, not to get distracted.
No, the ceiling is definitely has its own challenges. Try to surpass it.
Surpass it? I've been past the roof of the Nether. It's empty, boring, nothing there.
Sorry, I always have my own theories.
Well, I can tell you this one for a fact. There's nothing there.
But the potentiality of building, though. Expanding.
You can't. Yeah,
Well,
once you're on the roof of the Nether, you can place one block and then anything further and it gets taken to dust. Oh. Crystallian Grave.
the name would shock you.
Kazuhiro Kisaragi, is that right?
Yeah.
Your mother or father?
Grandfather.
Grandfather. So, I'm assuming this means that your family has been intertwined with the royal family for at least 3 generations.
Really just is.
Well, if you have no familial wealth, what is his legacy?
Advisor.
And through your advising, there was no generation of personal wealth at all.
I hate to admit it, but most Crystallians were frontline soldiers. Or abused.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Being advisor wasn't my first choice, but I never really got to be with my parents. Since my dad was a knight and war was going on. Frankly, I don't know what happened to him. Mom was soon brought later too, but she was just a farmer.
My mother liked to garden as well. Well, thank you for showing me this, Vincent. It's good to know more about you.
There's more, unfortunately, but I'll try to go through it quickly.
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind. I do need to speak with the High Lady.
Yes. At 17, we were both stationed in an outpost, which we got ambushed. He died. I took an arrow to my core, cracking it upon his death as well made it worse, to say the least. That big meeting where I said, let's not use the word experimentation.
I see.
Goblins took me in and tried everything that they could to chip away or obliterate it. I wouldn't say it changed me, but it definitely... My personalities are all over the place since everything is just fragmented. It's, in terms of normal terms, split 3 ways. One's more on the happy end, the other is serious in business. The other one is just in anger, ever-present hate. Just for those who want to go against me, I guess.
An ever-present hate for those who want to go against you. Can't say I don't relate at all.
I just feel a very heavy primal anger that just brews in the back of my mind sometimes.
Have you tried sparring? It helps.
Even if I take any more damage, I'm afraid of how it will affect me.
I see. That's a shame.
Anyway, I know people want to point a finger. I really hope
Keep
you're
saying
one
that.
person I can trust, because that list is very, very fucking minimal.
I can tell you this true, Vincent. I want nothing but the best for you. You are my friend.
I told Helia the truth. Nothing more than the truth.
But a little bit less.
I let Amelia go because it was just a me, not a her thing. Even if her energy is quite very over. There's a lot of it. I just don't balance it well, and it's a lot. It took a lot of convincing to say that I'm not the money fairy, especially to her. Our vault had a break-in
A
couple
break-in?
of weeks ago. Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that. Was anything stolen?
No, which is strange. However, the safes where we hold money were cracked into. And then the
really
money
make
fairy left their mark there too. Oh,
a lot of sense.
it really doesn't. The money fairy has visited me, not just in my own office, but in my home. I've seen other things around the castle as well. specifically here.
Well, should you find any leads, please be sure to share them with the proper authorities.
We're all confused. I'm beyond confused. Trust me, I was the kind of person to try to find the Tooth Fairy of all people.
I haven't personally been in the business of mythical being hunting before. This all started because the Money Fairy entered the private quarters of the High Lady. It was some weeks back, but...
Let's see. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright. I'm sure we'll find who this is.
That sign always stumped me. The one in Amelia's house, that is. Exactly.
Why ruin an identity when I can remain elusive? The only reason we know the Money Fairy's human.
I guess so. I just find it difficult to discern whether it was a typo or not. I keep looking at it.
It's certainly possible, though I feel it was probably something more devious, sinister, intentional.
Frankly, I'm at a loss.
As am I.
And even then, I'm not really one for games. I think the treasure hunt that I had to do was more than enough of a game for me.
He did the treasure hunt. Well,
I wasn't even assigned to it. They're like, here, do this. I'm like, oh, and I panicked.
you did a great job with the roulette, though. Not the roulette, slots. The slot machine. That's the one. Anyway, I unfortunately do have to head out, but it's been good catching up, Vincent. I
really do hope you can trust me on that, please. I don't know who it is. Sure as hell's not me. Because given the list of,
Why is he explaining himself to
what's
me?
the word? Characteristics. The only money that I really have is the donation
Vincent,
you gave to
I
Reading
never
Craft.
accused you of being the Money Fairy.
So,
Why is this weighing so heavily on your mind? I appreciate your candor, my friend, truly. Once I know more, I'll reach out. Maybe I can put your mind at ease.
it's very tough to do that at the moment.
Well, let's hope that Ophelia and Skylar can find some solace for you. But I must go. The High Lady has been kept waiting long enough.
Yes.
It's been good to catch up, though. And good to see you, my friend.
Anytime.
I don't get why he so adamantly denies it. I haven't asked him if he's the Money Fairy. I haven't brought my findings to him, and Helia, despite our urging, never mentioned my name. She said the information had been brought to her, that the evidence was overwhelming, but she never said who brought the evidence. She never mentioned my name. I haven't probed Vincent on the topic at all. I've probed many other people, and perhaps he's heard about it from them, but he certainly doesn't know that I've brought it to the High Council. There's no way he knows. Because that happened yesterday. And unless there's a leak, unless Elio, Ashenvale, Lord Chiron Azur, fucking Helia Brimstone, or Enya Ravencrest are reporting their inner council meetings to Vincent Kisaragi, advisor to the end, he has no fucking idea this is happening. It doesn't make sense unless the guilt is weighing heavily on his mind. And certainly something is weighing heavily on his mind. Yes, the topic did come up. I'll have to replay the night in my mind and try to remember when it was brought up, because I don't recall bringing the money fairy up to Vincent. I brought it up to Arma. I brought it up to Christark. He could still be defensive from the previous conversation. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Hi, lady. I would speak with you if you... Oh.
Rexaris,
Your Radiance.
please come in.
Prim, good to see you. And both of the cats. Does your parrot have a name?
Oh, it's not real.
Oh, that's a plush. Never mind.
Yes. You're
Very
not the first
lifelike.
one to ask.
Very lifelike.
Should we speak more privately?
I would certainly like to.
You or I make it.
I've made it.
So, how did it go?
It went just about as expected, to be honest, Your Radiance. I met him at his house in Stellaris, and we spoke, and at first it was good to hear from my friend, Vincent. But things took a turn. He clearly has a darkness in his mind that he is grappling with. I don't know if it's the money fairy or if it's something far worse, but he's not himself always. He admitted as much. He says he has a primal rage for those who go against him. Those were his exact words. He likes to be alone. He mentioned that he's worked very hard to convince Amelia that he's not the money fairy. And quite frankly, Your Radiance, I don't know why he brought it up in the first place, because I didn't mention the money fairy to him at all. I haven't mentioned the investigation, and during Helia's talk with him, she did not mention my name, though it was, of course, floated as a possibility.
If he
Do you mean the fact that they experimented
is
on him?
guilty,
Because
it sounds
she
like
already
he
knows.
might be trying to cover his tracks.
I
There's
have felt that way since the very beginning. Since I first re-entered Amelia's house and saw that the bedroom was renamed, I knew that there was something going on. That someone was trying to obscure the information. It's worth mentioning that Vincent was also experimented on by goblins. I believe you've heard this information before, but I just worry that this fragment in his crystal core may have created a personality that he himself doesn't know how to control. Perhaps it's possible he doesn't even know that it's happening at all. Olivier has sleepwalking issues. Perhaps Vincent is falling under the same spell. Waking up at odd hours, not knowing where he's been, and while he was gone, he committed crimes that he now has the perfect alibi for. But then again, if that's the fucking case, then why cover it up? Why go through the effort to cover your tracks so thoroughly? Why work so hard to convince someone? If somebody asked me if I was the money fairy, Laurynthia, I would laugh it away. I wouldn't jump through hoops. I wouldn't do all of this. Of course I wouldn't like to be accused of something, but he hasn't even been accused yet. And still he is defensive.
So he was very defensive. I was not able to hear his voice or see his mannerisms, so I don't really know what to say.
He begged me, as his friend, to believe him, and I would be lying if I didn't say that a large part of me, Laurynthia, wants to believe him. He is my friend. He's a good friend. The kind of friend who you can go weeks without talking to and then pick up right where you left off. Sit down, laugh about the last thing you laughed about, like no time had passed between talking at all.
I understand.
I just wish he would convince me.
Well, say this splitting thing with his core is actually causing him to act in ways that he does not even remember acting in. It is quite possible. Anything is really possible.
Indeed. On the bright side, we have more leads to look into. Amaterasu herself believes that Vincent is the money fairy. It seems that Christark knew more than he was letting on. It's possible he was talking about the break-in of the vault, which Vincent did tell me more about while we were speaking one-on-one. Apparently, nothing was taken, but the money fairy left their mark, and the safes that were broken into were apparently the royal funds. Doesn't
Just
really
does not make sense. The Endearing Kingdom would have been all over that.
Agreed.
I sent a missive to Rowena. I asked if we could have her, the Emperor and the Empress all come together for a meeting. I did disguise it as speaking about Mayrin. However, I wish to pick their minds on what they think of Vincent.
Of course, Your Radiance.
Perhaps ask, because I agree. Christark did feel like he was holding something back. And I'd like to know what that may be.
As would I, Laurynthia.
Other than that, is there anything else notable to report on?
Helia has replaced her waystone so as to ensure that she is safe from Vincent lashing out. She will be staying with Atticus, I assume in the overworld, for the night. Otherwise, nothing.
I see. Well, I'm glad Atticus was there for her.
It's a shame that Vincent heard his barking, but I hope he does not fault himself. It is understandable to want to be there for those you love.
Yes, given their relationship. Well, I don't believe I had any other questions to ask of you, Captain.
Well, in that case, I could take my leave. Do you remember that card game, though, that we used to play when we were younger?
My mind is fuzzy. I don't believe I do.
It was, skip something.
Do you mean to say Skipoo?
Oh, that's the one, yes.
Okay, alright.
Do you have
yes, why?
Do you know if it's still here?
Flame, I don't know. This was my mother's quarters. I don't know if she'd have a kid's game in here.
Well, I would very much like to try and find a set, if you would be willing.
Of course. Maybe you can finally beat me.
Oh, you're on. Oh, you're on. Oh, it's got to be in here somewhere. And just like that, the stream is over. He's explaining himself to you because he was badgered by another Nitharian? Maybe. I don't think he was really badgered by Helia, though. For what it's worth, I was in the hole in the ground for the whole thing, so perhaps I didn't hear everything. But I think he started defending himself before she even accused him of anything. Actually, I don't think she ever accused him of anything. I will absolutely be watching this stream back to really analyze everything and how Rexaris might feel in character. But during the stream, all I could think was, I don't know. You know, have you guys ever heard the phrase, "Methinks he doth protest too much"? It's, let me make sure I'm... Methinks the lady doth protest too much. Yes. It's from Shakespeare's Hamlet. And the general gist of it was that when somebody denies or protests something so much that they can't focus on anything else until their conscience is cleared of this guilt, that's what it was giving, if that makes sense. Wait, it was you? Next, you should watch the stream. Once the VOD's up, you should check it out. You should scrub back through, because it wasn't just me. But yeah, what a fun stream. I'm sad we didn't get anything, but I'm also glad that it gets to continue. No matter what, you know, maybe it's not Vincent. Maybe we find out who it is later. You know, the saga continues, guys. The saga continues. Definitely not surprised that Wolfkin gave everyone away. He's doing his best. I'm kind of glad he gave us away. I'm kind of glad. What if he did confess right then and I had to arrest him? Oh, that'd break my heart. It'd Broke my heart to put the tumor in her. What's that from? Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'm so smart. I'm just a reference machine. When are you streaming again? That's a great question. I really hope it wasn't Vincent. I'll cry if he gets in trouble. Listen, I've already been crying about it, and he hasn't even gotten in trouble yet. Wanted to see Rex Cynthia playing card games. Scar, you definitely don't have to be commissioning art of them. But I will say, I've loved the pieces that you have shown us. Best ending of the stream, Rexaris and Laurenthia's cute moment. I just wanted them to have something together, right? Let them have a moment. Let them have some time to themselves. A distraction. But thank you guys. I'm going to let that be the end because it's almost midnight here for me and I'm tired and I'm sure you're all tired too. This already was longer than I meant for it to be. Thank you all for joining tonight. I don't know exactly when I'll be live next, Souls of the Fire, but I will let you all know on my YouTube page. So make sure to subscribe, turn notifications on for when I post because I might not, yeah, you know what it is. I'm not going to oversell it. Anyway, till next time, everybody, we need more of their romance. You definitely do, and you'll get it, possibly. Bye!